I've always loved the word epiphany. In fact, the first time I heard this word was when I was around 14 or 15 years old, and I immediately looked it up. It basically means when you have an aha moment. This trip was an epiphany for me. This bike ride was not supposed to happen. I hate riding bikes. Almost always, I would prefer to travel in cars for the comfort of it. I came to Manali hoping that I could do the Bhrigu Lake Trek, but as soon as I landed in Manali, the trek got cancelled due to heavy rains and also because of an orange alert issued by the government. I had a week to kill, and I for sure did not want to be in Manali for 7 days. But I'd been seeing a lot of videos of influencers doing Leh-Ladakh on a bike, and I thought to myself, okay, whatever, let's do it. I roamed around in old Manali a bit, got some breakfast, and was heading towards Mall Road to a bike shop that I found online, hoping to find one to ride to Leh. I found a park that I could walk in, which has the exit at the entrance of Mall Road. Quite a nice way to avoid walking on the crowded and narrow old Manali roads. And I think this monk doesn't want to pay, and he seems to be haggling about it. सर जीपे है कितना है सर एंट्री फी?
20 रुपये।
और ये एग्जिट कहाँ पे होता है इसका?
नीचे लास्ट में मिलता है।
वो मॉल रोड की तरफ आता है क्या? ओके। I've now reached Mall Road after exiting the park, and that's the rentals we're going to. Big Bike Rentals. I actually found this place while I was searching for a place on Google for biking gear, and turns out they've got bike rentals too. So I decided to check this place out. हेलो सर, कैसे हो? सर मैं कल was planning on doing a Leh-Ladakh trip. So I just wanted to know the bike rental rates and everything.
Which bike are you looking for?
Bullet, any which you have?
Bullet? When do you want, tomorrow?
I'm planning on going tomorrow.
So right now we have available Himalayan.
Okay. And there's one blue and white over there, right? Which one?
Yeah, Gorilla.
Yeah.
That's 1800 per day.
Okay.
For how many days you need?
I would need some suggestions from your side because I'm going there.
Minimum rental for 7 days, and then you have to change the bike in Leh.
Oh really?
To have another bike.
Okay.
But they don't allow this bike to.
So you have a company there in Leh, or no? I'll have to do it separately from my side.
To rent again.
Okay.
Then come back in the same bike.
Okay, and I have to rent from you minimum of 7 days.
Yeah, 5 to 7 days.
5 to 7 days. Okay. So in Leh, let's say if I enter, can I at least take the bike towards the hotel or no? I can't.
Yeah, till hotel you can do. But if you go to Nubra, Pangong and all these places, then you have to have the local bike.
Local bike from there, yeah. Okay. Okay. So I saw a lot of videos saying that if I'm going to Leh, that I do it with like in a span of 2 days. Like I go from here to Sarchu and then, or do you suggest like going in 1 day is fine?
1 day is very difficult because it's high altitude passes. You have to acclimatize the body. You can stay Jispa or Sarchu first day, and then second day you will reach the Kaza.
Okay.
And then you will hire the bike to other places and then come back on the same bike.
Okay, so you're saying with the second day, if I reach Leh, that should be fine.
It should be okay. You can take the Dimox and some pills. So.
Okay. Okay.
Or there is one more way from Janskar you can go.
Okay.
Shinkula, Janskar, Padum.
But that is longer, I think, right?
Almost the same actually.
Okay.
Almost same. But there is no high passes there.
Okay.
Just only Shinkula.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so from here, that bike which you said is 1800. What about the other bikes?
They're starting from 1500 rupees.
Okay.
Yeah, 1500.
Okay.
Then we get this Himalayan in 1500.
Okay. Okay.
And we have BH6 also. That is 1700 per day.
Okay.
And this 2300.
I'll just look at that bike again.
Gloves, you have to purchase the gloves.
Okay.
And yeah.
And what about these jackets? Are these
If you want to
rentals?
rent a jacket, then it's 200 rupees a day.
Okay.
And then 150 rupees for a knee guard.
Okay.
If you rent a jacket, there is also knee elbow bag.
Okay. And these are fine for the high altitude this thing, right?
It's fair.
It's fine, right? Because I only have like a bomber jacket with me. I don't have.
You can just put base layer,
Okay.
thermal, and after that you can put a jacket.
Okay. Okay. I also have a beanie. So should I get that thing that covers the entire face?
Balaclava, yeah.
You have those also. Okay. How much for these?
350.
Okay. And regarding the petrol bunk, I filled first from Manali, and then the next one is
Next
where?
one you can top up in
Tandi, right?
Kelong,
Kelong.
and then I think you will reach the Leh.
Okay.
You don't need to carry.
So Kelong is after Sarchu or before?
Before sir.
Before Sarchu.
After Tandi.
After Tandi. So the last petrol bunk before reaching Leh would be Kelong.
Kelong, no, before Leh there is, you will get like before 20, 30 kilometers before
Okay.
the Leh, there is a petrol pump, you can fill it again there.
Okay. 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 All right. And should I be carrying that spare petrol bottle or something like that?
You can just carry 2 liters after the tunnel. Once you cross the tunnel, just put 2 liters
Okay.
petrol for the bag. I think it should be enough.
Should be fine. Okay. Okay. All right. What's your name?
Dave,
Dev. I'm Omar. I'll just walk around. I'll just decide everything and I'll come back.
No problem.
Maybe in like 1 hour or something I'll come back.
no problem.
Okay. And you suggest that I leave early in the morning if I'm leaving, right?
Yeah, tomorrow if you, but Sartu is not a really good idea to stay. You can stay Jispa,
Jispa.
100 kilometers from here, and the next morning you have to like 300 or 400 kilometers you have to ride.
Ah,
Because
okay.
Sartu there is very less oxygen, it's very hard to stay in the first place there.
Ah, okay. But there are tents and all that. But you said it's
Tent
not.
is there, yeah.
But you said it's not to
But
stay.
in Jispa there is hotel and everything.
Okay.
And,
Mm. So after Sarchu, there's no other place to stay, right?
there is Pang.
Pang.
Pang you can stay. There is dormitory small.
Mm.
You can stay there as well.
Mm. Okay, okay. All right, I'll come back.
No
Okay.
problem.
Thanks a lot for your help. Thank you. Dave, whoa, what a guy. I think it must be pretty evident from the entire conversation how clueless I am about this ride. But he really helped put things in perspective for me and also Gemini. Amazing. To be honest, at that moment, I was so nervous and anxious. But, anyways, talking about the bike, that blue and white Gorilla 450 really caught my eye when I entered the store, and I thought it'd be cool to have that to ride all the way to there. I confirmed everything the same day and I got my bike the next day morning. Dave helped me load my bags onto my bike and off I go. I decided to ride all the way to Jispa, which is supposed to be a 3-hour ride, stay there for the night and leave the next day morning, all the way to Leh. I initially installed my GoPro on my helmet, but the attachment I had was a weird one, so all I could see was the bike itself and not the road ahead of me. Once I reached Jispa, I used the bike attachment and installed my GoPro on my bike handle. That should help give a better view of the road ahead. I reached Jispa around 4 pm. It was raining quite heavily during my ride, and I was completely drenched in the rain. I almost thought I would get sick, but the rooms here had heated beds, so it helped with the cold. To say that I've been enjoying my ride is an understatement. Everything around me has been so beautiful that I've begun to feel so insignificant in the midst of all this magnanimity. I guess that's what mountains do to you, to make you feel whole again. I've been excited to reach Baralacha La Paz, to see the snow, to ride through the water crosses. What a joy! Sarchu. Without a doubt, riding through the plains of Sarchu was my most favorite stretch of this entire ride. The endless straight roads, surrounded by mountains with hues of green and brown, riders waving at you as they pass by, the tents and camps on each sides for travelers to rest. It was truly breathtaking. Gata loops has to be the most uncomfortable part of this ride because it looks like this. 21 consecutive hairpin bends, and the roads are bad in certain areas with a lot of trucks too, which could block the traffic. And due to the elevation gain, I began to get acute mountain sickness, headaches, my stomach began to feel weird, and the air just kept getting thinner. honesty, I believe I was destined to do this trip. It has opened up my heart in ways I never would have thought any place could. But more so than the destination, it's the journey which makes the experience more so rewarding. You get to see the beautiful plains of Sarchu and More, but you also have to traverse the uncomfortable passes of Kata and Tanglangla. You have to fight through the mountain sickness and also keep faith that you will eventually make it. I met wonderful people in Leh, also a very respectful gentleman named John from Switzerland who was there to trek the Markha Valley at the age of 60 years. I unfortunately couldn't travel to Pangong, Nubra, amongst others, as I did not have much time left, but I'll leave that for another visit. I will remember this trip for the roads it allowed me to ride through, both good and bad. I will remember it for showing me the beauty of my amazing country, and I will remember it for showing me that sometimes things will be alright eventually. And I've begun to love bikes, not for the bike itself, but for the places that I can discover through it, or more so, for the places that allow me to discover myself.